So, if you guys don't know who Austin Dunham is, go check him out. He's a fitness YouTuber. And from my personal experience, what I've seen, the type of videos I've seen on his channel, it seems like he's pretty natural. Doesn't seem like he's on some sort of steroid cycle. But hey, I could be wrong. But that's not the topic of the video. But for those of you guys who don't know who Austin Dunham is and never seen him, this guy is kind of like a Tyrone type of a guy, at least physicality-wise. His appearance gives him this NFL football star kind of a look. Jacked, big, tall, muscular, handsome, no homo. The whole 9 yards, right? Think of a black Chad. That's what he is. Now, why do I have so much scrub on my face? Why is my hairline all kind of effed up? I purposely didn't shave today. I purposely dressed like a bum today. I mean, you guys see me wearing this shirt all the time. I'm not trying to impress anybody on YouTube out here. Just the main purpose behind my videos is the message. Now, do I look like this when I'm going out to meet people, meet women, talk to girls, go on dates? Hell no. But today, I tried extra hard to look like a homeless person. Why? Because if you take my mind and put it in a homeless person's mind, he's not going to be homeless for, I don't know, in a week or two, or less than that. He's going to be homeless for a week or two, max, if you put my brain in his brain. Because it's all about the mindset, fellas. I've talked about this, about Larry Wheels, right? I believe that's another fitness YouTuber I talked about. Jack body. Larry is definitely on some sort of roids. He's definitely cycling. Hot girlfriend, whatever. And he's still acting like a simp. Now, why is Austin Dunham's topic important? Because, fellas, two important things. Number one, looks are not everything if your mindset is not set. And number two, even if you're red-pilled, does not mean that you will never face women's bullshit. The video that Austin made, I think he titled it "How Red Pill Changed My Life" or something along that line. Go check it out. That's why I'm talking about him today, first of all. Is because Austin has a huge following, and if he's spreading the red pill on his channel like that, I've already talked about this before. It's just a matter of time the red pill goes into the mainstream media. And it's going to happen, fellas, I promise you. Now, is it a bad thing or a good thing? That's a different conversation. So, I've also talked about this topic before, is that Larry Wheels, I gave Larry Wheels' example. Now I'm going to give you guys Austin Dunham's example. Is that status, money, looks, none of this make you invincible. Okay? None of this can actually save you from all the traps that's out there. Unless you understand what's going on and accept it and use it in your own advantage. AKA, understand the red pill, accept the red pill, and use the red pill in your own advantage. If you just watch my videos and 30 other red pill content creators' channels every single day, but you don't apply any of this to your life, you're wasting your time. So, another big example of how looks, money, status, none of this make you susceptible. You're still none of it make you not as susceptible to women's bullshit and fuckery. Is Cardi B and Offset's relationship? We're seeing examples right and left, fellas. Athletes, rappers. Who's another famous rapper? Dr. Dre and his wife, right? The list just goes on and on and on. Just see all the divorces. Just see all the example that these men are going through. That these men are setting aside for us to look at. Just look at these examples. So all of you guys who come in here and say, "Oh, you just gotta have good looks. You just gotta have a lot of money." Then what? You're not seeing the bigger picture. You're not fulfilled internally. That's why you are talking about fulfilling yourself with external validations, aka money, status, looks. That's why you see a lot of famous athletes, rappers, musicians, artists becoming depressed as hell and start abusing drugs and alcohol when they get to the level they have always dreamt of getting to. Because they were chasing after something without a purpose, without a reason, without a meaning. They were trying to give meaning to their life through that external validation, through whatever it is that they were chasing after. They were trying to give their existence a meaning through that. And that's why they always become depressed. Because once you get that, okay, now what? You don't have anything to look forward to. You're waking up every single day and working your ass off to get the Grammy Award, to get that platinum album. But then once you get that, okay, now what? Now what do you have to wake up every single morning to and look forward to? That's what I try to preach to you guys. Anyways, and Austin, by the way, bro, if you're watching this video, Austin Dunham, if you're by any chance watching this video, most likely not. My channel is very small. I don't care. I'm very grateful for each and every single one of you who watches my videos and leaves a thumbs up and all that. If you're watching this video, bro, you need to stop fucking with these fat bitches. What the hell is up with that? If you guys check his video out, and I highly encourage you go do so. I think, as I said, I think he titled it how the red pill changed my life, something along that line. You'll see that there's in multiple occasions he's talking to some fat hoes. What is this? And there's one clip, one frame that he showed where he was talking to 3 girls. All of them were fucking ugly and fat as hell. And there's group of 2 girls, fine as hell, looking next to him, just looking fine as hell, walking next to him, and he didn't even pay any attention to him. Bro, what the hell is that wrong with you, man? That, again, maybe it's because Austin relies on too much online dating and uses his online status, his Instagram followers, to get laid, and maybe that's why he doesn't have real life game. Whatever, bro. Whatever it is, I'm not hating on you. I'm just saying that I'm glad you came to the red pill, and I'm glad you finally start seeing women's nature, and now it's time to level up. Level your mindset up. You're successful, you have status, whatever. I don't give a shit about any of that. What I care about is your mindset. And one of the most important things you need to do, since I'm assuming that you're still going to be dealing with females, is you need to stop fucking with fat bitches. I don't care how many hot chicks you're banging on the side, and there just happen to be some random butterball turkeys who happen to pop up in your video. The number should be 0. Even if these butterball turkeys are throwing themselves at you, you still should not be messing with them, Austin. It's going to mentally fuck you up if you do. I'm just looking out for you, brother. That's it. Take my advice or don't, up to you. And you don't need to show us that, oh, I got hoes, I bang hoes, this, that, and the other, by putting clips of them on your video. We get it. You look like a Chad, black Chad. You got status, you got money. Nobody's calling you a liar when you say that, oh, I get girls or this, that, and the other. It's already implied. So again, that right there also comes from a mindset. Why do you guys think I don't ever talk about my body count or any of that? Every now and then I throw it out there and say, oh, it's in triple digits, but I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of how many chicks I'm fucking, how many chicks I can sleep with. What I am proud of is how many chicks' head I can get into. That's what I'm proud of. Because that takes game. That takes manipulation. How many chicks I can have things do for me. I'm proud of that number. And that's quite high as well. But anyways, fellas, moral of the story. Sure, you need to make sure that you look the best version of yourself. Sure, you need to make sure that you become the best version of yourself. Sure, you need to make sure that you are hitting your money earning capacities, your status earning capacities, your physique earning capacities, whatever the limit is that, okay, this is how much money I'm destined to make. This is how much status I'm destined to have. This is how much muscle I'm destined to have. My body is capable of keeping and holding and making. Because there's a limit to all of it. I promise you there's a limit to all of it. Sure, it's really good to do all that. But know why you're doing this. If you're doing this to flex and bang a bunch of bitches, You're wasting your life. I'm not even going to say you're wasting your time. You're wasting your life. One life you'll never get back. We chase after happiness throughout our entire life. Everybody wants to be happy. Everybody wants to be loved. But nobody wants to work hard for it. Nobody wants to think there and ask themselves the important questions. Nobody wants to sit there and have a deep, honest conversation with themselves. That takes balls to do that. That takes balls to face your inexperiences, to face your failures, to embrace your failures, to face your demons, to face your honesty, to face your reasoning behind things. It takes balls. Because you might be an asshole. You might be an arrogant asshole. You might have a lot of defects that you try to cover up by telling yourself a different story than what it really is instead of accepting it. And that's keeping you in a blue pill world. That's fogging your vision. You're blind. And that's when any woman comes in your life and tells you the sweet things, the sweet nothings in your ear, you believe her. You fall for her trap. You make her the center of your universe. Because she's giving you the false sense of reality that you have always dreamt of, that you always craved of from other people. And she's doing that because it benefits her in some way. Because if she tells you sweet nothings in your ear, you're going to do certain things for her because she's going to manipulate you that way. And that's when she becomes the center of your universe and you guys break up. You become crazy. You chase after her like a mad dog. You do all sorts of stupid shit because your foundation is not right. Your foundation is not strong. What's the foundation? The foundation is you finding internal validation, internal happiness, and internal purpose instead of finding it from outside sources. That's the bigger picture than me looking like scruffed up, hairline all fucked up, and wearing like a homeless person's clothes. Me looking scruffed up, hairline looking fucked up, wearing homeless person, homeless dude. Homeless person's clothes, homeless dude. That's why I dressed the way I did today. Because my confidence level today has not shifted a single inch from the day I looked my best when I went to the nightclub and I brought some random hoe back to my place. Because I have my foundation done. I have created it strong enough to where I'm unshakable. There's different ways you can get that. I'm not going to talk about that in today's video. That's not the topic. But fellas, if Austin Dunham, just wrap it up. Just wrap up the video and the thoughts. If Austin Dunham, having that much success, that much looks, that much money, and all that, all the 9 yard, is having struggle with women, because he does mention on that video that some woman was playing games with him, being wishy-washy and this, that, and the other. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh shit, this is a great fucking talking point. Because y'all think that rich, successful men don't get flaked on by chicks, right? Y'all think that, huh? We all do, fellas. They all do. We're always getting dogged on by women. We're always getting shit from women. Now, how we deal with it, how we take it, how we react to it, or how proactive we are to it, that's a different conversation. Those are different. All of those are different conversations. But we all go through this. And this is why men become realistic at a very earlier age than women, because we start getting rejected earlier. Women, not even earlier, because we start getting rejected, period. Women don't get rejected because they don't even approach, first of all. So, what makes you think that you, who's a 21, 22, 23-year-old college student, don't have a whole lot of things going on for yourself except some student loan debt, except that, what makes you think that if you're one of those guys that you will have success with spitting some game at a woman? That you will have success just walking into the room, showing your money that your daddy gave you, driving in your daddy's car, having all sorts of, having 100,000 followers, 200,000 followers is going to exempt you from any of this? What makes you think that? Or let's just say you are a nobody at all. You don't have anybody to back you up, no rich daddy. Big daddy government is definitely not looking up to you. Definitely not looking out for you. You only got one person to rely on, which is yourself. And instead of relying on yourself and trying to make it in life, you're chasing ass. So what makes you think you're not gonna go through any of this bullshit? What makes you think that if you just find that love of your life, you're not gonna have any problem? What makes you think that you should be looking out for that one girl? What makes you think that it's okay for you or smart for you to even ask me questions like, how do I find a good woman? How do I find a wifey material? How do I find a girlfriend? When all of these guys with so much money, so much status, so much looks are still getting bent over by women. Fix that mindset, fellas. Look at the bigger picture first. You won't even have to watch my videos afterwards. My purpose here is to take a certain group of guys, get them through the schooling process from beginner level videos to all the way to advanced level videos that I have here. Have them understand the true meaning in life, find their true purpose, look at the bigger picture, and then get the hell out of here. Create and make the world a better place. I don't want you guys, the same people in here all the time, always just watching my videos but not actually learning anything from it. I mean, hey, if you stay here and watch it for entertainment and you love me, you want to support me, that's great. I really appreciate you guys. But what I was really getting at when I said that I don't want you here forever, is that understand the message, grasp the message, and then apply it to your life. After that, we'll get together. We'll link up at some club in Miami, Florida. We'll sip on some mimosas. And then we'll take some hoes back home and bang the shit out of them. All right, brother? We're going to grow together on this. Follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.